Okay, let's see how we do here. Oh, it's working. It seems to be working. Let's see how we do here. Oh, it's working. Yeah, okay. Sound seems okay. So, let's try this out. I haven't done one of these in a while. These are my test cards for making sure my screen isn't too glary. It's a bit glary up here, so if I put cards up here, never mind. Everywhere else should be alright. Bit here. Okay, cool, we're all good. Right. So, what I thought I'd do is I'm going to open two boxes of the new Digimon set. There, that's what I have. 2 boxes and 3 random packs because I felt like buying 3 random packs while I was there. We'll do those last, just because why not. So yeah, we've got 2 sets of this. I'm quite excited for this set. I'm looking forward to a lot of the cards in it. I really like the DM stuff. I think the DM stuff is really good. Apparently I need to reset my avatar for a moment. So let's see if I can do that. That one, reset position, that one, that one. That should work. Okay, you probably saw all the settings, but who cares? There you go. So first of all, let's just get into the box. As I say, I'm looking forward to a few of the different cards in this set. Main things, I'm a big fan of the vital bracelets, and I said vital bracelets, but I'm a big fan of the V-Pets. Basically, I really like the V-Pets. I'm a big V-Pet person. V-Pets are cool, and so there's a lot of V-Pet stuff in here. I also really like the look of the Abadamon deck. I think that is going to be really neat, that Abadamon deck. Whether it'll be good, who knows? I don't. But then also, when I started playing Digimon a while back, one of my first proper decks was Machinedramon, and this is just a bunch of new Machinedramon stuff as well. We'll start with this Box Stuffer Legend pack. I'm not particularly interested in this, so we might just get it out of the way quickly. First, get that out. I've got a Huckmon and a Dracomon. They're okay. Like, the Dracomon's cute, right? That's a cute card. Don't hate it. And that's also kind of a cute card. I like the art, actually. That's really nice art, that one there. But not particularly worried about those cards. Just put them to one side. You can't see those on my screen now. They're just going to be off to one side there. And then we'll just start cracking packs. So this is the box. You just saw me open it. We're just going to start on the left-hand side and work down. And then we will go to the right-hand side afterwards. No particular reason for that. I just feel like it. Some people like to know where in the box things are. I've never found Digimon to have that level of kind of seeding in the boxes. So it's probably not that big a deal, but let's get going. What I'm going to do is, as I go through these, I'm going to sort them, not based on colour, which is what I would usually do, but actually based on their traits, so the DM traits or whatever. So this is a version 3 Ogremon. It's cool, purple. Version 3 is the one I was planning to build, but we'll see. We've got version 5, Dark Tyrannomon. There is my first Eisel and Scatter mode. We are going to need those, and lots of them, so that can go there for a moment. Another version 3 trait. Oh, an egg. Got a Sunamon here. This is version 2. Then we've got a Wind Guardians set. So it's going to be right over in the corner here because I'm not that worried and there aren't that many cards. Version 2 again. This is another version 1. Also another version 1. First version 1 Numamon. We've got Angemon, which is version 2. Version 3 Sukamon. I really wish this Sukamon had support for the old Sukamon stuff. I love Sukamon. I think Sukamon is great. We're now getting to our first 2 rares / whatever higher rarity than that. So Mamemon and immediately got an alt art top pack alt art metal grey. That's really nice. That's a really nice alt art metal greymon there. So that's our first hit in the box. Really, really good. And a really nice card, and one I will play in Cyborgs. So a good hit for me. Very happy with that as a starting point. We'll just pop that one down there. I'm not going to sleeve them immediately, but don't panic. I will sleeve them all. All right, and then we'll just keep going. Just keep going. Another scatter mode. Again, very important card. You can play up to 50 of those in a deck, and I'm probably going to play about 14, I think. And we've got puppets. Everybody's excited about puppets. I've not played puppets before. I wasn't that worried about puppets, but actually, now that this support is out, I kind of like it. So put puppets there for a moment. More Wingardiums. This is the egg for version 3, Tokamon. We've got Gizamon there, which is, I didn't look, version 5. No version 4 so far? Yeah, no, and there's a version 4, he says. Oh, and then an Eismon. Oh, yes, and I got the Eismon with the black border. So I got the foil border. That's really nice. I'm hoping I don't have to do that for the scatter modes, but that's good. That can go in the pile there. I'm just going to put it in the pile. And then the Negamon, something you have to say very carefully. But that's the egg. That's the important piece. So far so good. Looking good on that set. Version 5 with the Gazimon. Greymon here. Version 1. Then my favourite, Meat. I think this is better than the alt art personally. I think this is a much nicer card than the alt art. I really wish all the alt arts had been the VPET pixel art. I think that would have been really fun, and I really like them. And then, so that's a generic DM card. I'm going to put that. Go there for now, whatever. And then we've got another Wingardiums Cernumon, which is the level 7 for Wingardiums. A friend of mine's after this. A really nice card. I have to say the art is beautiful. I don't know how well you can see that. I hope that'll focus. Yes, it does. Lovely. And maybe we should bring them up closer more often. This looks really nice. That's really good. Lovely card. It goes in the pile there, although it's an SR, so maybe we'll just keep that separately as well. And since we know that it focuses up there quite nicely now, let's bring in our metal grey. Come on, you're going to do it. We did it with the other card. Why won't we do it with the nice, pretty card? Do it with the pretty card. No, nothing. Okay, well, that's what we've got. Anyway, so that's that one. All right, we're only 2 packs in. 3. I don't know. I've already lost count, and we've only just started. 3 packs in, I guess. So we've got version 4. Whoopsie daisy, throwing everything around there. Another one of those. Eismon, so that's the regular art compared to the foil border there. There's a huge difference, and they feel really different. Like the shininess of that, the foiling on that compared to that feels really different. And I definitely would like to play it with a set of 4 of them. That would be much nicer. So yeah, we've got Palmon there, which is version 4 as well. Wingardium stuff. I was saying there wasn't much, and we've already hit what feels like loads of it. Tuskamon for version 5. Another version 5 Gizamon. Version 4 Koagamon. Raremon, we like Raremon, so I'm revealing the end. I think Raremon's just an interesting card, just generally, or Digimon generally. So that can go in there. Version 2 Garurumon. Version 2, I think version 1 are the ones people like the most. There's a Hydramon there, just a rare. And then my boy Etamon. We love Etamon. This is not that great a card. Again, it doesn't support the Sukamon deck. It's very annoying, but it's a cool card. I like the art. It's really nice. And again, the foiling. And I do enjoy this VPET border that they've got here. It looks really cool. It works really well. That's version 3, of course. So keep going, keeping going. I hope my avatar doesn't spaz out too much. I've not really done much with the VTubey stuff before, but I've been trying it out and I quite like it. So Tokamon, Sound Birdmon, important piece for the Badamon deck, which I enjoy saying. Badamon sounds like a bad omen, which is the idea. It's very fun. Pagumon, Tanemon, Kunamon, more Hanimon, Devidramon, then we've got Kabuterimon, version 2, Beermon. The rookies are actually kind of the more important pieces, I think, for these decks, because these are the ones you're going to need to splash across the different versions if you're doing a different version DM deck, I think. I don't know whether this one's going to be particularly useful, although Raid is always a nice thing to have, so maybe. Nanimon, not particularly worried about Nanimon. And there's Mirai. We love Mirai. I really want the alt art of this. This is the one I want the alt art of the most, really. But we're not likely on that one, I don't think. Garurumon, Sagittarius mode. New adventure trait. I just got to this bit in the 2020 adventure series. I've not watched it before. I was just rewatching all the Digimon stuff. Again, some of the stuff I hadn't watched, some of the stuff I had. 2020 is the one I've just been watching. And I just watched the episode where Garurumon becomes Garurumon. Sagittarius mode, so that's quite cool. Another SR, not something I'm particularly interested in, not a useful card for me personally, but it can go in the collection of SRs down the bottom here. Next pack, trying not to move too much out of frame. Goodbye Rubbish, Tsunamon 2, Agumon 3, Unimon 3, love Unimon, I think Unimon's a great kind of Digimon. I was really hoping that actually that Mirai's partner was going to be Unimon or something like that. I thought that would be cool. It wasn't the case, but hey, so never mind. Kokeshimon, which is a cool one, goes with the set here. I think we've got 2 of them now, yep. So we're actually doing all right with the puppet stuff so far. Obviously, everybody's after the SR, that's the big one. But yeah, Palmon, it's version 4, I think. I just double check before I put that down. Oh, borders tell me, don't they? The borders are different colours. Duh. One of them. File Island. I really like these cards. This one, not so much use for me personally, but I do really like these put in security cards. I think I find them very useful. I've been playing Gunai's House in Atmon, and it's so useful to not lose your body every time you downwell swing. So that's really handy. This is just a generic DM card. Oh, it can go with meat then, can't it? And then version 2 Gabu, another Sukamon, Raremon. This is not to go with Raremon over here. It is in fact actually to go with the Abadamon deck over here. And then we've got version 4 Digitamamon, version 4, James, that one. Foiling threw me off that time. Keep going with the pile. We might start speeding up shortly. We'll see how this goes. Another Dark Tyrannomon, also not useful in Tyrannomon, which is a shame because I've played that as well. Eismon, regular one, not the foiled one, unfortunately. Although we're only going to get 2 foiled cards per box, I believe, so not likely to hit many of them. Although they would be the ones I would want to hit. Version 1 Koromon, another Scatter mode, good. We need as many of those as we can pull. Version 5 Gizamon, version 5 Pagumon, version 4 Biomon, version 4 Monochromon. We haven't had one of them yet, that's cool. Oh, that's a second Negamon, or Negamon, which is great. And then we've got a rare Crescarumon Ace, which is version 2. I'm not that worried, I'll be honest, but cool, good. And then version 4 Titanmon Ace. So a couple of ace cards there, was useful when you're playing like a pre-releasey type event or a constructed event, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, oh, I've already found something shiny in the back of here, but I don't know what it is yet. We'll find out in a moment. Soundbirdmon, great, we love that. More Wingardium stuff. Try and tidy up a little bit. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Tuskmon for version 5. Another Tokamon for the version 3. Kunamon version 3. Eismon. Palmon 4. Patamon, I don't think we've had this Patamon yet. This Patamon version 3 is really important for this deck, so we'll need those. Nanimon. Then we've got a Betamon, another Titanmon Ace, so we know where that goes. And then we've got the regular Metal Greymon, so we've got the alt art and the regular art there. That's the 2. Nice. Both SRs, but that's good. For Machine Dramon, I can run a couple of those. You probably don't want to run too many in the Machine Dramon deck because the new one is very specifically name based rather than card number based. So if you're tucking the machine cards underneath, or the machine or cyborg cards underneath, they have to have different names, so you can't run too many of the same one. So you can't just like run a bunch of Metal Greymons, which is a shame. But it also, you know, limits what you can do, which is always nice. Stops the guards going crazy. Elecmon version 2, another Hanimon for the puppets. Everybody loves the puppets. Ogamon, Koromon, Tanamon. That can't go in that pile, James, because it isn't. There we have that one. Tsunamon again. White is there. It's not a white card, it's a blue card. It's got a white border. That's what I was getting at there. Version 5. Dark Tyranno again. Devimon, I don't think we've seen this card. I really like this art. I think this is a really fun art with the Agumon and the Betamon in the corner and then the meat and all the rest of it. It looks like they're being friends, and it's really funny to me that they're being friends. But hey, there you go. That's version 1. Another Numamon, which is also version 1. Another Kuwagamon, version 4. There's my boy Etamon again. And, oh wow, and we got the SR All Art Magidramon as well. Nice, that's a pair, that, as far as I'm concerned. Shame that it looks like that card is that damaged at the bottom? Just right at the bottom there, see a little tip there? Might just be the foiling, don't know. But either way, there you go. Two very nice, very shiny cards. Oh, wrong way, that way. Very nice, Megidramon and Metal Greymon. Really nice. I wasn't actually that sold on this art when I saw it in previews, but actually looking at it like that, it's really nice. Those are both really nice cards. So those there. And then just put my SRs in a little line there at the moment. Okay, we're only half a box through. We're not even half a box through yet. So we will start speeding up a bit here. Digimon again, so it's version 5. Wind Guardians, Puppets, Scatter Mode, yeah. Wind Guardians, another Unimon. Whoops. Don't speed up so much, you ruin everything, James. Pagumon, Airdramon, Protein. This is the other kind of fun card. I really like this art. Meat is a better card, I think, just generally, but Protein is cool. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I'm not the best player in the world. I enjoy the game a lot, but I'm not the best player. Version 2. Another Raremon. Nice. Oh, and there she is. This is the one card I wanted. So that's great. That is superb, because I collect these art tamers. All of the Liberator novel characters I collect the tamers for, and they become the kind of backs for the boxes if I'm running their decks. Just grab one quickly, it's only next to me. There we go. So I just pop them in the back of the box as the window card, and they just look super cool. So I do that with all of my decks. That one obviously isn't a good deck at the moment, but I will be playing that without a shadow of a doubt. Same with bees. I've got bees down there as well. But this is why I'd like to make the Puppets deck, just because this card so cool. I really like Mirai as a character. She just looks really neat. It's a cool character. She's the protagonist. She must be, because she's wearing goggles. That's how it works in Digimon. So she must be the protag. There's no other explanation. She can go down there in my little art pile. But great, we love to see that. 3 all arts in the box so far, which is always nice. I can't remember the exact ratios. I was really surprised when people were putting loads and then told me that's pretty normal. I don't know why. I usually buy loads of EX boxes, so I don't know why I was surprised. But there's a Tokamon, there's a Tuskmon, Soundbirdmon. That might be all that we need of that one now. Palmomon, that's what I was trying to say there. I got confused. Gezimon, Koromon, Hanimon, Raremon for the wrong pile, Angemon version 2, we can see more shiny at the bottom there, Kabuterimon version 2, Skullgreymon, and another, oh, I've got the SP, nice, SP Metal Mamemon. We love an SP. I was thinking I should probably immediately sleeve this, but I'm going to sleeves really handy. Probably should have thought about that before I started streaming. So I guess 2 seconds and I'll go get a sleeve for my SP card. Whoosh. We back. Okay, we back. We got a sleeve. It's very exciting. It's only a penny sleeve. Probably should have got a better one, but never mind. Got a box of sleeves elsewhere. Nice. We've got an SP. We do not argue about SPs. Probably not the most valuable SP there is, but you know, we take SPs. Oh, I should probably put it somewhere nice so we can see it. Right, let's just tuck it in the corner there. Again, it goes with our all art pile. There, we'll pop them all into sleeves later. When we get to the next box, we'll tidy all this away and then make a new set of stacks for that, and then we'll look at what we got. So version 3 Ogremon here. More of them, don't care about them, go away. Palmon, Unimon, Scatter Mode, yeah. And then we got Tanamon, Eismon. That's definitely 4 Eismon, which is not surprising. It is a common, I believe. Yes, it is a common. Greymon didn't say it, doesn't really matter. Gazimon, File Island again. Another Mirai, nice. So we've got 3 Mirais now. We can definitely play the deck with those. And then the rare Argumon for version 1 as well. This is now actually halfway through the box. This is the last pack, halfway through the box. And then we will really start cranking the pace, I think. Elec, Suna, Puppets, Dark Tyranno, Kuna, more Wingardium stuff I don't care about. Version 5, Gabumon, Negamon, nice. Airdramon, oh, wrong one. That one was Airdramon, yes, the borders match, so it must be. Tai, and then Blitz Greymon. So Tai and Matt, just adventure stuff. Where am I putting just adventure stuff? They just go off to one side. You know, you don't need to be able to see every card that comes out here. And then the Blitz Grey is okay. I don't really care that much about Greymon-y stuff as a rule. I'm much more a Tyrannomon guy. I've been really running that deck into the ground recently. That's my kind of main deck at the moment. Keep coming back to it over and over. I was playing apps, and now I'm playing that. Right, so second half of the box. Let's just start going. I guess you guys probably like to be able to see that they exist somewhere. Let's tuck them there. You can see me taken from the pile then if you're really paying attention. Next, so we've done half box. We've got some banging hits so far. 1 SP, 3 alt arts. Can't argue with that. Version 5 Gazzy. Version 5 Pagu. Another Soundbird. That's definitely got to be our fourth there, surely. One of them over there. Version 5. Version 3. Version 3. Version 1. Version 1. Version 4. Hit the right pile. Mirai, that's now the playset. That's the playset. Version 2 Crescaruru. I think we've seen that already. Not that worried. I'm just going to quickly tidy my piles so they don't all slide all over the place. Dump. And then it's the Wingardium stuff that's getting in my damn way. It's the stuff that's in my damn way. There you go. It's sorted now. There we go. Put that there. You know what we might do actually, because there's going to be fewer of these to slide about. We're going to pop those there, random options there, and that should sort our piles out enough that we can continue with the unboxing, whatever, the revealing, pack ripping, whatever. Eismon, that's definitely enough of them. Palmon version 4 is that one. Version 2, right? Yeah, version 2. More puppets, we like that. I don't think we've got the full set of those yet, so that's going to be useful. One of them, one of them, one of, where is it going, James? There. 3, and then another mat over here, and EX09. We haven't seen EX09 yet, so we'll have a look at this card because it's a cute card. I really like this card. I think the art is great. I think EX09 is underrated because he's just a silly guy, and we love a silly guy who is all dressed up. Right, so Tsunamon, version 2, version 5, version 5. More of that nonsense. Puppets. Scatter mode, we're looking for them. More of them. Nah, the Numamon. Keep wanting to put Numamon in this pile to go with the Sugamon, but that's not how it works. And then that over there. And there's my guy, Hyandramon. We love a Hyandramon. Hyandramon was the first Mega I ever got on a V-Pet, so I have a real soft spot for Hyandramon, which is kind of why I wanted to build version 3. Turns out a bunch of other people at my locals are going to also do it, so maybe not. We'll see. Because they'll just body me with my own deck, which is always sad. So then Digitamon is the last card. Let's see how we do over here. Boom. Unimon. Pagumon. Version 5. Version 3. Version 5. Soundbird. Wingardians. Version 5. Version 2. More protein. Another one of them, I think this is only the second of that we've seen now. Another Raremon, that's going to be really handy, we need those. And only the second Argumon as well. So actually these rares, you know, given that we're gone through, you know, over half a box now, it'd be nice to have seen a few more playsets of the rares. Although we are very lucky that we got all of the Mirai Tamers, because people are going to be after those, basically. Right. version 1, another puppet. That should be a play set of 4 now, I think. 4, version 4 there. Another Unimon, scatter mode. We need those. And then Numamon, and we've got Betamon or Betamon, whichever way you want to say it. I say Betamon. Oh, this looks like a shiny cardboard under this. What's it going to be under my crest? Boom. Analog Youth. We like an Analog Youth. We need those. If you're going to play a DM deck, this is kind of an important card. So that's great to see that. He can go in my pile over here. And then Crest can go where Crest goes. I forgot about Crest. I just had it in my hand. I was looking at Analog. Why don't we look at that properly? Since we've not actually looked at it properly yet. There you go. Look at Analog properly. That's focused enough, right? You can see that-ish. Good. Okay, cool. So Analog Youth, let's go in there, nice and central so we can actually see it. Boom, boom. Tanamon, so 4. Eismon, we need the scatter modes, not the Eismons. More puppets, we take puppets. 5, 3, 1. More of these. I don't think we've actually had that many of these, have we? Oh, I see a shiny card that I don't think we've had yet. So 1 again, and yeah, Karakurumon. This one we haven't had yet. It's a rare, so that's going to be frustrating if we do want to play puppets, and we need 4 of these. I think this is a really good card from what I remember. I haven't been paying that much attention. There you go. And then Mamemon again. I think this is the second Mamemon we've had. I'm not that worried about Mame, but hey, we'll go with that. Oh, my avatar's done a spaz, so hang on, let's just reset him again. Hopefully this will reset. There we go, he's reset. I don't know whether I could get a better rig to stop that happening, but it doesn't really matter, does it? There we go, right. Oh, I think I'm immediately seeing some posh card in the back there. I know which one it is, but I'm not going to reveal it to you guys unless you spotted it. 5, 5, 5, 3, rubbish. Yay. Oh, there's me second foil border, Tokamon version 3. Oh, the foil borders kind of ruin that, right? Like, so that is the same as, if I can find it, it's just gonna grab that out if I can find one. There it is the same as that. I like that the little preview picture at the bottom is different, but that's the same card, and that does not match the set now. Oh, that's awkward. I'm not sure about that. It's cute, and it's always nice to have the foil cards, but not convinced that that's the right choice. Anyway, Tokamon there. We will put the foil card actually with our, I guess with that all art pile for now. And then Sukamon is back in the Sukamon pile, and then boom, 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 and there it is. It's my SR Omnimon Alter S. I don't really care about this card. I think a bunch of people are going to want this card, but I don't need it. So yeah, whatever. I thought that was a secret, actually. My brain is broken, clearly, because it is not a secret. But yeah, so hopefully our secret will be the Machine Draw one, because that is what I would like to play. So it'd be nice to not have to buy 4 of them. Although I might have enough here to trade for, especially with an SP. That would be great to sell and then get what I need out of. See, another Tokamon there. I prefer that, I think, to the foil border there. Although, again, I do really like that the picture is different. So that's the anime picture, or it's just a picture from the card, actually. And then this is the sprite. I really like the sprite pictures. I think the sprite pictures are cool. So, yeah, it's a shame that they're not there. Anyway, Tuskamon. So version 5, that nonsense, another one of them, version 5, a lot of version 5 in this set, whoopsie daisy, version 2, Hydramon, and a Badamon. We need their Badamons. I haven't had any Badamon, that's only a rare. Have we not had any Badamons yet? I didn't even notice. Got so excited about the Eismon scatter modes that I forgot that we were looking for a Badamons. We also need of course, a Badamon Core, which is the SR we need for that deck. We're not going to get more than 2, I don't think, unless we get really lucky in this or the next box, I guess, and get an all art and a regular art in one box and one in this box. But yeah, anyway, so there's another puppet, another Wingardians, another one of them, another one of them, another one of them, another one of them, Negamon. I think we're probably at enough on the eggs now, not sure, we'll find out. Hopefully with another box though we won't be in any trouble there. 4, that's not 4, that's 5. That one there, another meat. And then only 3 more packs left, so our secret is right tucked at the bottom of this one, unless I'm foolish and I've pulled the secret and haven't noticed it, but I'm fairly certain I haven't pulled the secret. Let's just double check. Nope. And then nope. Unless the SP replaces the secret, but I don't think that's how they do it anymore, like they ever did. I don't think that's how they do it. Certainly not usually. Hanimon, puppet stuff, not worried about that stuff. 4, 5, 3, scatter mode, yeah, more than we get the better. 2, File Island, 2, Analog Man, we're going to need some Analog Manids, and there's the Abadamon Core, that's what we needed. Okay, so good start, the Abadamon Core. We would like another one of those, either in this set or in any other set. Oh, I just realised I wasn't opening on screen, apologies. Another Eismon, not the scan mode, need the scan mode. 5, 4, got plenty of them now, got plenty of that now, plenty of that now, plenty of that now, and it's just going to just tuck things now. Oh, whoops, revealing things. Betamon, another Analog Man, 2 in a row, so he can go in the pile over there, and then another Badamon. Nice, good, we take those. This pile here is getting hefty, and that's a good thing. Last pack for the first box, last pack, and then we'll do a quick tidy, and then we'll go. So this must be my secret rare, right? Unless I don't get a secret rare, or I am an idiot and have not noticed that I have pulled my secret, put it somewhere. That would be really funny if I've actually pulled the secret already and put it somewhere else. But this is literally the last pack on the right hand side. So we've got 5, 5, that one, 5. I just realised I haven't set this stream as Digimon, so I'll do that between these as well. Puppets, another one of them, Monochromon, version 1, Meat, and Hyandron. So I didn't get an a secret in that set. Unless I am absolutely insane, I didn't get a secret in that set. Yeah, there's no secrets there. What were the secrets for this set? I'm going to look it up in a second because I just want to double check. Because those aren't secrets. Those aren't secrets. Analog Youth isn't a secret, right? Because I thought this was a secret. This is the thing. I thought this was a secret, but it's labelled as an SR on the card. So maybe I'm just foolish, but who knows really on that. But yeah, there you go. That's my collection of alts there. Well, actually, not alts. Let's just look through all the pulls, the hits. Let's do it in that order. Okay, so here's what we got in this set. Or this box, sorry. So we got the Omnimon Alta S, a Badamon Core, Cernumon, Metal Greymon, Analog Youth, whoopsie daisy, Weregrumon Sagittarius mode, then All Art Megidramon, All Art Metal Greymon, All Art Mirai, and an SP of the Metal Mamemon. Nice. So that's a good set of cards. That is not something to sniff at. We're happy with that. Although I am confused as to why I didn't get a secret rare. Maybe it's because I got the SP. Maybe the SP takes the place of the secret, which would be a bit disappointing, honestly. I'm just going to quickly skim through all of my piles here to make sure I haven't done something foolish. Like put the secret just in with the other cards and not notice that it was secret. That would be really silly. But it wouldn't be overly surprising. I am foolish at times. So there we go. We did do well on the Mirais in the puppet stuff. We didn't get the puppet secret though. That's the one everybody's clamoring for. I cannot remember the name of the puppet everybody's looking for now, but lots of this. This is the biggest stack, I think, the version 5. Feels like there's not much variation here. Although the rares, we didn't get many of the rares, right? Like, oh, that's the wrong pile. That goes in that pile. So yeah, that's what we got. But just checking through there. Nope, nothing in there that looks like it's a secret, certainly. And then we've got Quaggamon. It's not a secret, no. Just a rare, another just a rare. Yeah, the rares we have only kind of one-offed on most of them, although Titanmon, oh no, actually we're doing alright on the rares there. But yeah, that's those. This lot. Dush, 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 dush. Another Hyandra. So 2 Hyandramons is good news. Although, oh, I remember what the second secret is. We've got 2 secrets. One of them is the Chimeramon. That's the one. We definitely didn't get Chimeramon. And the other one is the Machinedramon. And we definitely didn't get a Machinedramon. Because I'd have noticed if we got either of those cards. So I guess I just didn't get a secret. I guess I must have got an All Art or the SP instead of the secret. Which is okay, I guess, because it's money. But I kind of want the Machinedramons, so I would have liked to have the opportunity to get the Machinedramons. But yeah, since we're going through, just going to pop all of these together like this. Nice, 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 nice. Good. Run out of room for them, so I guess they're just going to be there. And we've got these kind of random cards. So these are DM trait cards all up here. Although what I am also going to do is just, for tidiness sake, put these 2 adventure cards in as well. The only ones that are solely adventure. There are some other adventure trait things in here, which I think are the Sagittarius mode and the whatever the Greymon equivalent is, Ultras mode, something like that. We got one of those as our foil border, and in a very cool turn of events for me, we also got an Eismon in the foil border, so that's good. We're very happy with that as a result. So great, that's the 2 foil borders. They can actually just go on the All Arts pile for the moment. And we'll keep those to one side. And we'll just hide all of the other stuff off screen for a moment. So I'm just going to pause for a second. Is this going to work? Paused? Nice, this is a paused screen, so I guess it's paused. It's showing you just black now. This is not great. Can I show you something else? Just a full screen? No, it's just going to be my screen. Starting. Did I do anything for that? I did not. I did not set anything up. Did I set that up? Oh, no, that's not what we want. Okay, yes, I guess. You know what I'll do? I will just leave you on this one and go away for a minute. So you'll just have to deal with my avatars. So you'll just have to deal with my avatar spazzing out while I'm gone. So I'm back in a moment. How do I change the thing? How do I change the thing? Anyway, whatever. So there's box 2. I still have not worked out how to change the setting of this so I can change the name of my stream. I haven't done this in such a long time. I don't remember any of the really basic things. Settings maybe? Stream? Nope, that's not the one. Channel? Nope, that's not the one. I guess it's in Stream Manager somewhere. Can I just change the name? Do I right click? No. Am I muted? Wait. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. It's just me hearing myself, hopefully. Whatever. I guess we're just going to leave this alone, and I'll deal with that later when I've worked out how to do it, rather than mess about too much now. Maybe it's in home. Is it in home? It might be in home. It's not in home. It's not in home. Stream Manager. Where is it? I don't know. I don't know. I might just jump back to doing more things. Edit stream info. There's a friggin' button for it. Jesus Christ. Opening Digimon. EX09 boxes. There we go. That's better. And then, do you think there's going to be a category for Digimon? I do not think there's going to be a category for Digimon. Card game? Well, there's lots of the actual games. Digimon card game. No, there is not. So I guess we're just going to put it back to just chatting again. But at least we've changed the name. Not just dance, just chatting. There you go. That will do. And now we can do some Digimon. Yeah, so just tags Digimon TCG EX09 opening. That'll do. Whatever. I've made some settings changed. I'm not too worried about that. But there you go. Cool. Right. Let's open the next box. So this is box 2. We had some really good pulls in that first box, including an SP, which we don't argue about. It is a bit disappointing we didn't get a secret, because it would be nice if we had a secret. And I like the secrets in this set, and I actually want them, because that's not always the case, because I don't usually play particularly meta-dexed. But anyway, there you go, box 2. Should we start left or right this time? I don't know. We'll just pull that open though. So you might notice that down in the left hand corner of the screen there I have got the previous pulls, but let's just go through the box topper pack, the legend pack. We got a Zubamon and a Ludamon this time. They're okay. I don't dislike the art on these, but I'm not super bothered about any of them. Cool, whatever. They can just go back in the pile with the others we had from earlier. So we got those 4. We got Draco, Huck, Ludo, and Zuba. Cool, whatever, not worried. Let's go. Should we go the opposite way around this time? We went left last time, let's go right this time. Just pull that all the way out. That's the bottom pack there. Boom. Move that out of the way. I'm just going to move my alt arts over a little bit. You can see where they are, them there, but there you go. Right, there in the corner. Bush, bush, first pack. On the right hand side this time. See if all of our luck is in the right hand side this time. So Soundbird. More Wingardium stuff. I might even just throw those off the side so they're out of the way. Honestly, there you go. That'll do. Version 3 in the middle there. Version 5 over there. Version 5 over there. Version 5 over there. Bugger off, Wingardiums. DM trait stuff just can go over there. Just generic DM stuff. Version 2, version 3, Analog Man, that's the third one of those, that's good. We do like having a third Analog Man. DM trait random stuff over there, and a version 4 there. So, nothing special there, but Analog Man, definitely useful, so we will not grumble about it. Certainly, oh, that's a shiny piece of cardboard at the back, but that could be a rare, it could be anything. Version 5, version 3, version 1. I'm not actually sure what we're looking for. I should have looked through, see what we were looking for in the sets, but never mind. 3, 5. Scatter mode. We need as many scatter modes as possible. At least we've got a decent number of those now. don't know how many is a decent number at the moment. Negamon, that might be our 4th and final. I'm not sure. We definitely got 3 and at least 2, maybe 3 in the last lot. So that should be our 4th, but we'll see. And then another analog youth. Nice. We do need to have a couple of analog youths to play most of the DM decks. So that again, just in case anybody is in the stream actually watching, and if they're interested in this. But yeah, nice card. I do like the art on this one. It's fun art. But there you go, 1 SR in pack 2, that is, from the right hand side. And then we will 3, 2, go away Wingardiums. I don't actually dislike Wingardiums, I'm just not interested in the cards. But there's 4 Hanimon, Ice Mode. We've definitely got enough Ice Mode, we just need the scatters now. We do need more of these. I think we've only actually got 2 of these. This is our 3rd one of those. Maybe 4th, but either way, we needed at least 1 more, so that's great. Good. And that's actually our 3rd Hyandro, so that's really good news. And then another Omnimon Alter S. It's 2 of those we've had now. Not worried about them, honestly. But there you go, he's just put down to one side there. Let's see if we get lucky and get 2 SPs. I don't think we will, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Palmon, 4 Wingardiums. Because I don't know whether both these boxes were from the same crate or not. They could have been from different ones. They were bagged up when I arrived, so they may be from different things. Sound Birdmon there. We need those, although I don't think we need any more of those now. Pagumon. Devimon is version 1. Another Raremon, not the Raremon we need. We need rare Raremon still. Another, at least 2 of those I think we need. Atomon, this is either our 3rd or 4th of that, so that's nice. And then a Blitzgreymon, not too worried about that, just go in the pile for now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not going to be playing version 1. I think I'm playing version 3, but even if I don't play version 3, it won't be version 1 or version 2 probably. It will be one of the others. 4, 3, another Hanimon. We should be good on Hanimon now. I'm fairly certain we've got 5 or 6 of those now, so we should be good on those. It's the SR we need. Version 3, Andromon, Protein, version 1. Another Mirai. That's alright, it's a playset in regular art. And we then got the 1 all art as well, and then of course the Crescaroo as well, who also we don't care about, so you know, whatevs. Not that they're bad Digimon, I'm just not that interested in them as things to play in this set. Another one of these. We do need the rares from this set. We've only had the 1 rare of these, so that can go away. Over there, over there, over there, over there. Oh, there's my foil border, an Airdramon foil border, which again, nice, but it's a shame they don't match when they've got the foil borders. I wish it had been the cards without the already cool edging that had got this, or if they had done that, they'd foiled it but kept the pattern, like the brickwork style. But yeah, there you go, the Airdramon, he's just going in my, well, actually might as well go in this pile here. Then we've got version 1 Numa, we've got version 4 Nanny. Oh, there's that all art, not all art, there's that rare from the puppets we were after. And then, oh, there's that Ultros mode I was talking about earlier that we don't care about, so cool. It's an SR though, so let's actually have a look at it. I'm sure other people might care, so we might as well look at it just very quickly. That's alright, yeah, it looks okay. Cool, putting it down, do not care. We're hunting really for, at this point, just hoping we get a Machindramon SR. That's really all we're hoping for at this point. We'd like to get another SR, the Badamon core, but otherwise we're not that worried. Well, I'm not that worried, you might be, I know what you're worried about. Eismon, not the right Eismon. We need Eismon scatter modes, thanks. That one there. Green. File Island again. Hey, another extra Ramon. We like extra Ramon. He's fun. Another Matt. That's okay. We haven't got a playset of these yet, so it's worth just being aware of those. They can go in the adventure pile for the moment. And I'll sort them out separately later. So not the adventure pile, the DM pile. They are adventure, they should go in the DM pile for now. That's what I was trying to say. one of them. Scatter mode, yeah. Oh god, I hope there's no foil scatter modes, because that would just be painful if you want to try and alt art them out. I don't want to get one, because then if I get one I'm going to want to use it, and if I'm going to have one I'm going to have all of them, and if I'm running 20 of the bloody things, it's going to be a pain. And then Negamon, that's definitely 4 now, even if it's not 5. Hyandramon, that is a full play set of Hyandros. That's a good sign for me playing that deck. So good, because we've got all of the rares there in the 2 boxes, so we don't need to rush out and pick up extra pieces, which hopefully we would do with the rares anyway. We shouldn't be too worried. That would be expensive. So Eismon, wrong Eismon. Oh. That one, that's the pile, that pile. Hanimon, not Nanimon, Hanimon. Yeah, Ogremon, Garurumon, Patamon. I think we're still after these, so that's good. Beamon, Raremon, definitely needed one more of them. That might be our 3rd Argus, either our 3rd or our 4th Argus, so good. Another playset coming on there. I've had a few hits in this side, but not huge amounts. Nothing particularly exciting. The Analog Youth is definitely the most useful thing we've got from this box so far. So hopefully we get more of what we need. Wingardians, more of those. Sukamon, and then an Edramon goes in that pile. If we can get it into the pile. Nanimon? Not Nanimon. Numamon. That's what I was trying to say. This is good. This is our 3rd of that. And a Mamamon. I think that might be our 3rd of that as well. But that's good that we got the Karakurumon. Scatter mode! Woo! Top card! Top card. Always bet on top card. That one. That one. I'll try not to shuffle them too much as I put them down, but I'm also trying to do it quite quickly. Soundbird. Monochromon. Version 2. Version 5. Hydramon can go away. And then another Cernumon. I know someone who wants those, so hopefully he pulls some stuff I want and I can just swap them. That's the alt art as well, actually. I didn't realise that was the alt art, but he is definitely going to want the alt art of that. So let's just pick that up and show it to you. I think, yeah, because it's really nice. I'd say it's lovely. It's a lovely art. I think it's a cool design for Digimon generally. It looks a little bit more like a Pokemon, I think, than a lot of Digimon do. In that it's kind of just a deer with some cool horns, but it's still a really nice design, and the art on both cards is really good. There's its baby, and then just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. More of them. Greymon can go away, Devimon can go away. Hydramon again, got lots of that, haven't we? And there's an Abadamon. We do need the Abadamons. It's not the most needed card, but it's definitely something we do need. And that is 1/2 of the box. So we've had, it's 4 hits so far. Let's say 4. Guess we have had 4 hits so far. Only one alt art there. Nothing else super special. Nothing else I was particularly interested in. And even the alt art I wasn't. So down the left side. Down the left side. Hopefully the left side gives me money like the first one. First box gave me some great stuff. Scatter mode! Yeah! Keeping going on scatter mode. We're doing well on scatter modes. I'm pleased to see how well I'm doing on scatter modes. I was really worried that they were going to be a pain in the ass to get hold of. I don't really know why, because they are common, but I just didn't want to have to go around asking people, like, can I have your scatter modes, please? Because it would just bother me. But there's a protein there. 4, 5. Another Crescaroo. Is it hiding anything nice? It is. Badamon Core and an alt art. Yes, that's exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. Such a pretty card. Look at all those eyes. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Yeah, but that's so pretty. Really nice foiling. I love the kind of hexagon-y, kind of diamond-y texture that you get there. How well you can see that, probably can. But yeah, there you go. If I do that, you can see it. So that's great. That's a second alt art and an alt art I actually wanted. So we can't argue with that. So we got both the alt arts actually that I wanted from this set. One a Badamon Core, and then one Mirai alt art. So that's really great. And we got an SP. So on top of that, even better, right? So we're doing well. We're doing very well here, even if this box hasn't felt as exciting up until that point. So left side, clearly doing me good here. Left side was the better side on the other box as well. Not that the pulls weren't great on the right side here, but you know, this one what I wanted, right? So that, and then that, and then that, and then Skull Grey, and then a meat. Okay, well, it was never going to beat that box, was it? Let's be honest, or that pack. Right, another one of them. Boosh, goodbye rubbish. My floor is filthy, it's covered in rubbish. And it's very hot in this room because I've got too many lights on. I'm not used to doing this. It's been a very long time since I streamed anything or videoed anything. I used to do a bunch of YouTube video stuff, but I haven't done that in a long time. Another Badamon and an Analog Man. So Analog Man, I think that's our fourth, which is great because we do want to play the Machine Digimon deck. I'm not sure we're going to need 4 of that one or not. I haven't really spent a huge amount of time working out what the Machine Digimon deck's going to look like now, because I know it's so different that I can't just go, oh, okay, I'll change a couple of pieces and we're all good, because it's going to be a really different beast. Also, I haven't seen a Machine Digimon yet, so that's, you know, not helping. But, you know, I'm sure I'll be able to trade some stuff I've got here for Machine Digimons, because people will definitely be up for that. Oh, that's not the right pile, that's the right pile. That there, and there's my Hydramon. That's actually more than I need of the Hydramon, so that's a shame. Although I know someone else is playing it, so they will probably want it. It's not like it's worth anything, so they can just have it, probably. Another one of them. Scatter mode, yeah! Now we're really just looking for scatter modes and more Badamons. If we get another Badamon in the regular art, that will be 3. And that is exactly, that's the best result we could hope to get, really, out of 2 boxes. I mean, I guess 2 of it, 2 all arts and 2 regular arts would have done me solid. But, you know, that's being a bit greedy, I think. Just being greedy with fate is never a great idea. And another Etamon for the final card there in that one. Nothing special. Oh, this feels like it might have something good in it, if I can get the bloody cards out of the packet. Tokamon, version 5, version 5, version 5. Still getting lots of version 5. I feel like maybe the version 5 more common, or am I just getting that kind of ratios in my box for luck, or, you know, coincidence, I suppose. It's only lucky if I want them. Version 1, and Werogurumon Sagittarius mode again. So I've got 2 of them now, which is meh. If I were going to get 2 of any if I were going to get 2 of any SR, this would not be the one I would be after. Although we did get 2 analog youths, so we can't grumble too much about our pull rates. And we have had 2 of Adamon cores, which again, the deck I want to play. So great, good times. Keep going, keep going. Let's not lose steam. We're nearly there. We've only got 6 packs left, I think. Scatter mode. See, scatter mode will give us some energy. Go, 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 go. And then we'll go for that one, and then that one. Oh, Negamon, Analog, and there's our first secret for 2 boxes. That's the Chimeramon. Not really the secret I was after, but you know, it's not too bad. It's a card that is a secret rare, so I shouldn't grumble about it too much. It's nice. It's not even my favorite art. Like, this is a really nice artist. In terms of their artwork's really nice, but it's something about it. Like this one for me is not my favorite. Good card, solid card, but not something I'm too worried about. I probably should sleeve it, I suppose, since it's a secret. I suppose I should probably sleeve my all arts as well, but I haven't done that yet. We'll do all of that afterwards. Sod it, put those to one side, and we'll get the sleeves out again in a minute. Right, we're nearly there. We've only got, as I say, 5 packs now. 5 packs. And then we are done for the box. Scatter mode, yes, another top deck scatter mode. Brilliant, we love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. What we're really hoping for now, I think, because it's unlikely we're going to see another secret, because we've had 2 all arts and a secret, so we're probably not seeing much more in this box. Maybe 1 SR. Oh, that's my next foil card. Speaking of hits. Not what I'm interested in again at all here. It's a shame, but it can just go down in the pile. Oh no, yes, it goes in here for the slot, doesn't it? It goes in here. Cool. Again, I really just don't like the fact that these cool new borders, and then you give us the foil that doesn't match. It's going to annoy me, because you know you're not going to be able to play the whole deck like it. Although that said, having seen, oops, that's the wrong pile. Having seen that they've got more. Yes, we did it. We hit the Abadamon core. That's 3. That's 3 of those. That's really dope. That's really dope. That's exactly what we wanted to hit. So good, 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 good. Any more for any more? I don't think we're likely to hit much more here, but we'll see. What was I saying? Can't remember. Oh, it was, yeah, the BT22 releases that have got the DM trait don't have the DM fun borders, which is, again, going to make them not match the deck, which is a little bit irritating. Eismon, wrong Eismon, wrong Eismon. More of them. File Island, Gabu, that one, Meat, and another. We did get another SR. I don't know whether I must just be miscounting how many we got here. I'm not even trying to count. It's because I've got the foil border ones in here. That's what it was. I'd forgotten they existed. But here's the regular art Megidramon. That's really nice as well. I have to say, I wasn't going to be worrying about the alt arts, but looking at this and then seeing the alt art version, where is he? There he is. Right, looking at those two next to one another, that Megidramon alt art is real nice. It's a real shiny card. Or I might have to make an attempt at getting the alt arts on that deck now. If I go to machines, I haven't, you know, I'm not getting, unless I get some insane luck, and there's like a mispacked box or some nonsense, I'm not getting any Machinedras from this set, so disappointing in some ways, but not too much of a problem. We got all the other stuff we wanted, right? So everything else was a hit. This was a great pair of boxes. We got an SP, we got both the alt arts we wanted and a full set, nearly a full set of Abadamon core. I think it's 3, did I say we got? Which is superb, as like just hitting all arts out of 2 boxes. Raremon, think that might, it's either our 3rd or our 4th, which is great. That's practically the deck ready to go there. 2 more packs, see what we hit. Not expecting much, and we do have a couple of extra random packs as well, just like kind of that I bought, so I'll do those 3 last, just as a last hurrah, see if we get any extra luck on this. But we've had a really good run, I have to say. This has been great. Oh, whoops, almost revealed everything. Crescarumon and a Titamon. Nothing special there, not surprisingly, really, given where we're at the box. Last pack, final pack. Any good pack luck in this one, do you reckon? The most lucky thing we could get is a scatter mode on the top card. So let's see. No scatter mode on the top card. Didn't get that. That's disappointing, but you know, I think I'll get over it. So Palmon, Elecmon, Dark Tyranno, wrong Eismon, but still we take them. Wingardium stuff. That one. There's the scatter mode we were after. We've found him. We've found him. Or them, or her, or it. I don't know. Whatevs. Whoops. One of them. Negamon, Mirai, and an Archimon. So that's the box. That's the whole box there. That is actually a really good collection of cards we hit there. That's legitimately kind of dope, that we got what we got out of that. With the, whoops, hopefully that didn't screw up all my sound because I just turned off one of my monitors. But yeah, with the 2 Abadamons in one set, in one box I should say, and then did we get the other one? We did get the other one. And the other Abadamon in the other box. That's really great. That's really, really good. 3 Abadamon, cannot grumble about that. Got 2 Megidramon. These guys, I just am not interested in these foil border ones. For my Dragon Link set, I was after all foil borders for the Dragon Link stuff from EX, whatever it was. I guess it must have been 8. Was it only the last set? Maybe. Whenever. But yeah, I was really after those, and these I just don't care about so much. So we're not worried about those. Analog Youth, really useful card. How many of those did we hit, I wonder? I'm not actually sure. I'm trying to keep them kind of together, so we've got like this was from one box and the other was from the other. So we've got 2 analog youths. That's good. 2 analog youths is nothing wrong with that, because those are going to be useful for any DM deck. We got 2 Ultra S's. I'm sure I'll be able to trade those for stuff because people love that stuff. I do not care. And we got the Secret Chimera and the Sonumon all up there. So not bad, not a bad collection of stuff at all there. We got really lucky, particularly with the Abadamon core. I think that's really a great pull, and it gives us a 3 out of 2 boxes. So good times on that. Just gonna put those to one side again, and what I'll do is I'm going to grab those last 3 packs and we'll do those, but we'll do them, I'm not going to put them in the piles, but we are going to do those last 3 packs, see if we got any final lucky pulls. My guess is no, but we're going to see what happens. So 3 random packs just off the top of an open box. Pack 1. See what we get. If we get the final Abadamon, that would be so good. But all we really want is the Ice Scatter mode, obviously. So I'm not even going to put these into the piles for now. Just gonna, you know, why am I not? Why am I not? There's no reason not to. So puppets, guardians, those, there, duh, wrong Icemon, Kawagamon, Angemon, Betamon, Kareskarumon. Oh, we did get an SR. Okay, not an SR we wanted, but that's 3 of those now. So, you know, for after adventure trait stuff, we have them. So 2 more. See if we can get 3 SRs, 2 SRs. You know, that would be just like any number of SRs would be great, right? Like, we're not worried about whether we get SRs in every random pack we pull, but if you get like a high ratio than you don't, that's always dope. And there it is, the scatter mode. More of what we need. Pagumon, Soundbird, got tons of them now, Pomumon, Protein, Monochromon, Nanimon. That actually might be the last rare Airmon we need, not sure. We'll see. If we end up with 4 of them, this was a great pack to have just randomly pulled up, because that actually will let us pretty much go on this deck now, without any worry. We just need 1 more Abadamon core. Actually, we might have less Abadamon than Abadamon core. I just realised I don't think we got the full 4 on the rare of this, which is crazy. We got almost the full set. Oh, come on, wrong Icemon. Like, this is the last pack. Last pack. Come on. Last pack luck. Abadamon core. That's what we want. What we'd really like, Abadamon and then an Abadamon core. That would be the best ending to this set. Or, you know, another SP. Can't argue with another SP, I suppose. But, you know, that's... Well, the Sukamon, we didn't get many of them, actually, did we? Oh, this is the foil border Sukamon as well. Okay, so that's not bad. Get the foil border from that box. It's just one of them. Nice. It's okay. Counts as an what. Dush. Dush. Oh, we're definitely getting a puppet next, aren't we? What's under the puppet, though? What's under the puppet? Do we want it to be... We want it to be something good. Do we think it's going to be something good? I don't think it is. It isn't. It's a Mamemon. That's okay. We don't mind Mamemon. Mamemon's a cool guy. But yeah, nice. Okay, we don't dislike that as a collection of cards that we got. Take a minute, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go through and organise everything. Didn't get the puppet secret SR. People are going to be upset that I don't have one of those to trade. But what we will do is I'm going to go through and just see what I got for Abadamon, and how close we got to the Abadamon set being done or good, because that's the only one I got all the pulls I wanted for, at least once. Like, I didn't get Machine Dramon, so we didn't get Machine Dramon stuff. We did actually get pretty close, I think, to everything we need from version 3, because we got 4 of them. We probably got 4 of them, so I think we did all right with this set as well. Given we got this one, yeah, there's another one there, another one of them there, another one of them there. We definitely got 2 of that in the first set, so we might have enough there to do something with that. I'm not going to mess about too much with those though. We got a lot more of the Wingardium stuff. I was expecting there to be like 3 or 4 cards that we got out of this set in Wingardiums. We just got piles and piles of Wingardium stuff. So yeah, I guess they're all commons and uncommons, so that was bound to happen. But that really for me is the box chaff there. So yeah, okay, let's sort out, pile up all of the pulls we got, all the hits we got, and then we'll go through and quickly look at how many Eismon scatter mode we got. That's the most important bit. So let's try that. I just realised I can actually reach all my cards from where I'm standing. So I just realised I can reach all my cards from where I'm actually standing. So I might as well be talking to you while I'm doing this. So let's combine. That's the set 2 stuff. Big pile of set 2 stuff there. That's all set 2, or version 2, I should say. They're not organised in any way. That's just the pile of version 2 stuff. Here's our version 1 piles combined. Great. I already combined all of the random single trait options and tamers, so like the DM trait tamers, as well as the mat and ties are in here, or tie and mat I suppose I should say, because that's the order it's supposed to be. I'm going to put those off to one side though. Let's grab our version 3 stuff. You can see I've got the Digimon stuff ready to go here in a moment, but those are our version 3 stuff, so we got quite a lot of version 3 now. With the rares, did we hit everything we needed on the rares then? So we've got 1 Etamon, 1 Hyandramon, ooh, wow, 2 Hyandramon, 2 Etamon, 3 Hyandramon, 4 Hyandramon, nearly, 5 Hyandramon, and 3 Etamon. Did we get a 4th Etamon? 4th Etamon, great. So we got all the rares in there we needed, which, I mean, they're only rares, it's not like it's a big deal, but it's nice to just get them, right? And then next pile is version 4. Don't care too much about version 4, but that's the pile. Next version 5. We've got so many version 5. Version 5 definitely the biggest pile here. Not by much, actually, to be fair. Version 3 is very close. Puppets. We didn't do super well on puppets. I think we did fine on puppets, just because we got all the Mirais, and we got the all art Mirai. I think, did we get 4 of these? Yeah, we definitely got 4 of these, right? Definitely got 4 of these. He says definitely. Yeah, we got 4 of these. So we definitely got 4 Karakurimon, which are a really important piece for the deck. So that's fine. Again, not super worried about that lot. So I'll just put them to one side up the top here as well. And then finally, we've got the rest of the Wingardium stuff. We've got so much of this chaff. Not even going to bother looking at it, honestly. It's a lot of it. It's fine. It's up, to be fair, compared to the other piles, it's not that big. We definitely got more of that than we got puppets, which is sad. Badamon. Nice big pile of that. I think we got most of what we needed. We'll look at that properly in a second though. So I'm just going to keep that over here to one side. And then what we'll do is we'll take all of our all arts and rares and secret rares or whatever. All arts and secret rares, sorry. And we'll put them together. So those are our foil borders. Any more foil borders in here? Nope. And then there should be 2 foil borders in here. 1, 2. So we're really happy we got the Eismon foil border. That's great. But the others we are not so worried about. So let's put the Eismon foil border on top then, shall we? Because that's the cool one. There you go. Yeah, they're all in there. They're fine. You know, whatevs. Then we've got 2 sets here. We've got 2 of Adam Quest with the alt arts at the bottom. You guys can see that, I think. So all the alt arts at the bottom. We've got 2 of them. and 2 of them, and 2 of them. So we definitely got 2 of each of those. I'm running out of room. Not going to have enough room to show you everything, am I? Never mind. That's okay. We're okay with it. Yeah, I guess we just like lay them over the top of one another a little bit. So, and then we'll just look at them all one at a time in a sec. That's fine. That one of them. Another Badamon core. Nice. There's my alt art Badamon core. Digimon there. There's my Kamiyamon. This feels really solid, this card. Like the foiling on this card feels somewhat thicker than all the others. I don't know whether that's true or not. Nah, probably not. There's the Konumon. Another Wegaruru. Outrus mode. The Omni S. Right, so let's just quickly look through all of the cards we got. And we'll try and organise them a little bit as well while we're at it. So 2 Analog Youth. We got 3 of those. So 3 Wegaruru. Okay, not worried about those. Hopefully somebody wants them and I can get rid of those for something. You know, either more Analog Youths or I know anything really at this point. Badamon, obviously we're really keen on the Badamon, so 2 of those, great. Plus the alt art down there, so that's really good. We got 2 Alter S's. We've got a lot of kind of duplicate SRs here, which I don't usually find I get. I guess the boxes are kind of less kind of seeded than sometimes they can be. Like where sometimes you'll just get a set of SRs and that's it. Like you're like, yep, I've got that, and someone else got a very similar box, but not in this case. So, yep, and then we got 1 Metal Greymon Outrus mode, 1 Megidramon, 1 Metal Greymon, and 1 Konumon. So, not bad. Yeah, okay cards. Not too worried about them, but we got them. So, put those to one side as well. I am going to obviously sleeve all of these, but I will do it off stream because I can't be bothered to worry about it right now. So they can just go there, out the way. Then of course we can look at our alt arts. So there's the Kamiyamon, we'll just put that in the middle there. These are the important guys though, our alt arts. So Konumon, I keep thinking this is the same card. It looks very similar to me in terms of artwork. So let's have a look at the other Konumon. Where is it? There it is. Oh, completely different, really. They're completely different. It's just because of the colour palettes, I guess. Very similar, but they're completely different cards. Really different. But yeah, okay, cool. I apologise. I apologise to the artists who have done all this hard work, and then I've said, oh, you look the same. Okay, so back to this. Konumon, nice, all art. Let's go on that pile. A Badamon Court, really important one. We love it. Metal Greymon, the art is fantastic. Mirai, the art I was after. This is such a great card. Really pleased I got that without having to fight for it. Sometimes I have to really hunt these down. Megidramon, nice art as well. Matches my Metal Greymon, so lovely. And then of course, an SP. We do not grumble about SPs. We love that we got a Metal Mamamon SP. I'm not sure it's the one that everybody's going to be after, so I don't know how much value it's going to have. But we can definitely shift it for some money, so we do not argue about that. Cool, so that's our alt arts. I suppose we should sleeve these, just because they are alt arts. This is a tatty sleeve. But we're going to definitely sleeve that in a proper sleeve shortly, so we're not too worried. Take a couple more of these. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, just over an hour. Okay. There you guys got some nicer sleeves. I put the Metal Mame in the nicer sleeve. Got more solid, that sleeve. There you go. You can feel that's more solid. Got a mark on it, but it's a solid sleeve. Whatever. Konumon can go in there. Actually, you know what? The Mirai can go in there because I like the Mirai better. That's what's going in that sleeve. It's just the nicer sleeve that I happen to have pulled out of my box. This one, sleeve in it. I'm really happy with this. I have to say, like, this has been a really good couple of boxes. I was not expecting to like be all that excited about some of these things. Like, I really like this set. I knew I was going to really like this set. There's a bunch of stuff in it I really wanted, but that was a really fun box opening, or 2 box openings, I suppose. Yeah, that's all of the that's sleeve, right? Yeah, cool. So let's finally then, just very final thing we're going to do before I pack all this up is I just want to look at what we did or how we did with the pieces for a Badabon. So we've got 3 cores. That's really good. We've got, let's put the all arts piled together there. Birds. Right, so the scatter modes are going to be really important. So let's just make a big part of scatter modes. Eismon, I'm sure we got all of the other pieces we needed, at least 2, 4. But it's just making sure we've got the rares at 4. Rare, mon. And then the scatter mode, we can just count how many we've got. Eismon we're not worried about, and Soundbird we're not worried about. I'm fairly certain we got enough of the Negamon egg there as well. Scatter mode. Badamon, this guy, I think we may only have got 2 of him, which sucks, but it's okay. We're pretty close, and it's not going to be a difficult one to get hold of. There's an Badamon there, so we've definitely hit on those in terms of numbers. Sorry, when I say hit, I mean hit the number we need of them. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. There's the 4 for the Negamon. Oh, we got 3 of Badamon. Okay, that's fine. I was not counting correctly. I'm going to find I've got 4 now, aren't I? Oh look, there's 4. Ah, so I did get all of them. Okay, cool. I got more than I thought. I was convinced I'd only got like 3 of them. So whatevs. Great, that's good. And we got 4 of the very rare. So this is really good. This means that we are 1 card away from being able to play this deck. That's it. Just 1 more SR away from being able to play this deck. In fact, we've got so many rare ones that we had more than we thought. And I think we got enough scatter modes to be able to play. I think the deck build I was going for, which maybe I'll do as a separate stream at some point. If this is, because this was quite fun, enjoyed it. Needs 14 of these bad boys. So we'll check whether we've got 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. That's not bad. We won't argue with more if people give us more, but 18 of those. So let's say 17 of those plus 4 Soundbirdmon, 4 Eismon, including one with the pretty border. I'm going to have to try and get the eggs. I know a friend of mine has got the Negamon with the pretty border, so I am going to try and get those off him. And then 4 of those needed. 4 of those needed. 4 of those needed was exactly what we got. I don't know why I thought I only got like 2 of those, but apparently I was just more excited about Eismon scatter mode than I was about the rest of it. So then we are just 1 card off of having that whole set. Just 1 more of these, a Badamon core, and we are all good to go, because the other pieces come from other sets. I've definitely got the cool boys I need for, not cool boys, I want to talk about the old analog youths that I need for it. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop streaming now, because it's probably a good idea for me to stop streaming now. I've been doing it for like an hour and a half. Hopefully that was a good stream. I don't know. Thanks, bye, see ya, etc. How do I stop the stream? Ah! Somewhere in here there's going to be a way to stop the stream. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. OBS, that's what I do.